There we go, that's better. I should even sound a bit better now. Okay. No other way, you dopey cow. Garden. Oh yeah, we have to enter the gardens and then into the catacombs. So enter the garden. Enter the catacombs. I'm back to not running. I don't see why you can't run. I mean, I get that it's probably all the respect and stuff. Now, I think it was through here? Maybe? Down? Down? Is it to the right? No, that's where the other dude's thing was. I think. So was it... Was it through here? It was either through here or up the ladder. Yeah, it was through here. You unlock the door with the bloody key. Oh gosh, the shirt is so stained with blood. Right. So now we have to go back to Mrs. Now I've got to remember how to get out of here. It was up these ladders. Through here. Couldn't move then. I was like, oh shit, what's happened? Right, now back to Mrs. O'Halloran. Yes, I know there's ghosts there. Come on, love, run quicker. So, how are you guys doing? Good, I hope. Oh, I'm doing well. I'm still preparing all my Christmas recordings. Ironically, this one's going to come out before some things I've recorded previously, which is hilariously funny. To me, anyway. Not hilariously funny. It's funny. But, yeah. I'm just bolt recording at the minute so I can have a break over Christmas. Right, cue. Okay. Do I have to go to Wortham now? I think maybe? Maybe I have to go to Wortham. Let's go find out. My shirt. There we go. I always wore it every day since the day in the massacre. What are you doing with it? You're like that little girl in the garden, always reminding me of the right, now I have to go to that girl in the garden. Okay. New diary entry. Press 63. Tattooed remains. Words don't work to describe how I'm feeling. I feel so hopeless. Everything I've learned about the past makes it seem horrible. And that's where we all came from. If this is where we all came from, how can we hope to do any better? We've all killed each other selfishly for generations, and right now it doesn't seem like it's going to get any better. But there has to be something better than all this. There just has to be. I'll find it even if it doesn't exist. I'll create it. She's got a really strong head and her shoulder. I swear she's like 15, 16, like tops. Go to the back of the mansion, yeah. And go that way to the gardens. That way to the little girl. Oh, you've met the white man. Help me pick flowers for him. I need 3 more flowers to finish my bouquet. Right. Enter the maze. Yeah. This bit is not fun. No, it's true. Through all the drear of this place, I met a little girl. She's actually happy. She's just the cutest thing. I like her a lot, maybe even more than Flying Hawk. It makes me sad though. I don't think she knows she's dead. Her name is Skyflower, and she told me she was gathering flowers for the white man. I miss coming here with Mum and Dad. I used to pick flowers as a little girl, just like Skyflower. I might help her pick some flowers Maybe it'd cheer me up. So yeah, now literally we just... now here we go. First thing. Okay, I'll pick up the note and I'll read that in a second. Let me just deal with this. I wish you could like read and move at the same time. That made this bit a lot less arduous. But I can't. So now I'll read the note. Notes. Shit, I don't know which one I picked up. That one. There we go. My hands shake as I write. This day has been the worst of my life. We went to see the savages to find which rumours proved true and which false. Some said they were violent folk, while others claimed them to be peaceful. I cannot say which to be true. We waited outside the shaman's teepee while Wortham sought his counsel inside. He was different when he came out. I do not know what it was that I sensed in him, but he was a changed man. He told the men to kill everyone, and they galloped off with grins on their faces. I stayed put. A little girl ran towards us with flowers in her hand. He told me to do it. He said she would grow up to murder my sons in their sleep, but I could not bring myself to shoot her. She got too close for my rifle, and he kept yelling at me to just be a man. I brought my gun up and brought it down on her. She fell to the ground. I knew she was dead. I walked to my horse and was sick. I stayed out of the rest of the fighting. He's not a bad guy, to be honest. There's so many openings and twists and turns in here. It's like a maze. So I actually I do this methodically. I go all the way one way and go through the doors in reverse order. There's another ghost to go in here. Oh, you're there. Hi. Hubert Man, you don't want to come to my neck of the woods because you know what? It's broken and whatnot. There's puns as well. What's a pretty flower? Fuchsia flower. Yeah, sometimes you have to go back and forth. Sometimes it's quite straightforward. But I do have to catalogue which way I'm going. Which can get very tricky. Right. Yeah, okay, right's clear. That's fine. I like it when one way's clear. The mailbox, that's kind of funny, right? I get the joke. It's locked. Right. Through the opening we go then. I think it's on the way back that we hit a problem. Go through the opening, go through the opening, go through the opening. Okay, so we'll go through the openings in reverse. An animal. Okay. Yeah, I know what we have to do for that. We have to find something. Which I hope's in one of these openings. A garden key. So we met a locked door, so I'm guessing that's for that. And a note. Press the note. Darby O'Halloran, 5 of 6. Now, I know 4's somewhere. I just can't remember where. I'm sure I'll find it. Because we found all of Flying Hawk. We find Wortham and John as we go through the whole game. Fleur has her own thing. So yeah, I'm hoping I can get the rest of them. Okay. The image of that girl yet haunts me. I feel the need to find some solace from my axe. I've been looking for any of the Coantico that may have survived the massacre. I have found some survivors, but Wortham does not know them. He can never find out they exist. I'm unsure as to what he would do if he found out about them. But they are a loose group, yet they remain. They are but a loose group, yet they remain. I prostrated myself to them, inviting for their punishment for my misdeeds, but they would have none of it. They insisted and allowed me to learn about them. The little girl I killed, her name was Skyflower. Why I do not know, but having a name to place to her brings me some measure of comfort. I see her in my dreams. When I see her in my dreams, I can call her out by name. Right, so now we have to go back to that door. Which was just here, I think. There we go. Open the door. With the garden key. Just keep going all the way left. A note. Another one. Derby, 4 of 6. So is this all of Derby's now, or are we missing number 6? Okay, we're missing number 6. Okay, that's fine. Despite all of my troubles, I managed to find myself a woman. Claire. Claire is her name. I reckon she has to be the prettiest lass in all of town. Like me, she hails from Ireland, and when we met, we knew it was love. We married just last Tuesday, and neither of us could be happier together. She knows my past, she helps me through my terrors in the night. She holds me and tells me everything will be alright again. I do not know what I would do without her. She is my reason for living anymore. Right, let's go through these back in reverse order now. And this is where things get complicated. When you have to remember there are multiple ways. There's another note. Escape to read. See, Wortham 6 of 13, so we're now like in an order at least. We dug up great pits and dumped the corpses of the savages. Uncivilized folk don't deserve civilized graves after all. For that traitorous Sarman, however, I reserved a special grave. I've allowed his body to rot in the sun while we dug our well. I had him buried deep down where not even the worms will reach. We lost only 3 men in that assault, which any lieutenant in war would consider acceptable. One of the daft horses fell through the earth as she pulled a load behind her. We investigated and found she had fallen into a pit, which led to a series of underground caves. I have decided that we shall entomb the dead men there, and it will be used as the mausoleum for my estate. For my dearest Martha, I had a great coffin built in the entrance of the catacombs, so that I may easily come and visit her whenever I choose. The walls of the caves contain veins of possibly precious metals, and we will also use it as a foundation for our mining. It will expand in time. This is the beginning of the good fortune. I wish I had something to cut these vines. Yes, I know, love. Right, so now we have to go back, right. You see. I think it is definitely the garden mazes which confused me the most. Broken statue. I can send you through here. And possess a second flower. Oh, I've been looking for you. Right. And through that one. Is there anything in here? No. So I know what I'm looking for. I'm looking for an animal, like the game obviously told us. Just can't remember where the damn thing is. Now I feel I'm getting lost. Yeah, because I'm back here. Oh dear, where do I go now? Go through that one, and that should be another one. Yes, that... Oh, that's another one. That one. That one. That's that one. Ah, here we go. Have I... Woof, woof. Okay, so he goes through that one. I'm just going to keep going right a minute. So I do just want to check through here first. So there's a way to the right. There's a way through here. See, I've got loads of places I can go. Deal with that in a minute. Okay, let's do it. I was happy to die so I could move on to the afterlife. It's so similar to the whole 72 Virgins things, but instead I have just one woman I don't hate. Good for you. Good for you not having a woman you hate. That one I hadn't been through. Think. Oh god, no, now I'm all the way back at the start. Jesus. Okay. I didn't realise this was all the way back at the start. Not gonna find the way back. Right, so it was through here. Yeah, through here. Woof woof. Okay, so then you go through the second left, right? First left, first right, second left. Q. Woof woof. Okay, now he'll just stay there. Now, I'm aware there is another one. I think I've worked out how to get it. I have to get it much later in the game. So, I'll try and remember, but I make no promises. I'm Marty Sims. I see you found my dog Buford. Yes, I did. Space to dig. Magenta flower. Right, so I've got all 3 flowers now. So now I can get out. Huh. So it's through there. Yep, and it's those things you got to worry about. And that's why. There you go. So, trigger you. Let you go back in. Okay, oh, shit. That was so lucky. That's all I can say. I was lucky. I think this is the way. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. I don't think there's any more. Yes, there is. Okay, I got out. No, don't go back in, you. I think we have to go in one more time. We have a bouquet now. Let's bring it to the white man. I just know it'll cheer him up. Leave the garden. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Yes, I know there's people there. I'm not crazy. Now we can avoid Marta. Little lass, I thank you for your gift. I thank you kindly for your gift. I can't even tell you how sorry I am for what happened. I don't deserve your kindness, your forgiveness. Thanks, Eleanor. Bye-bye for now. What do you mean by that? We killed them, Eleanor. We killed them all, and I was the worst one of us. I bashed that little lady's skull with the butt of my rifle. Wortham gave me the order, but that doesn't excuse what I did. I'm done fighting for him. My soul's damned to a fiery hell, but I've made peace with that. Go on, Eleanor. Find your father. Be sure to hold him tight when you do. Bye-bye, Darby. I hope you find your solace. New diary entry address. Darby departs. First Flying Hawk leaves me, and now Skyflower and Mr. O'Halloran. And just when I was beginning to like him too. Turned out to be a nice man and a good person in the end, despite some of the things he'd done in his life. I'm happy for him, and for Skyflower. They've been kept from the afterlife for way too long. It was high time they both got to go home. I just need to check some, guys. No, not diary, notes. Yeah, I'm missing one of Darby's. Now, I'm not sure where that is, but if we find it, we find it. If we don't, we don't. I am going to try and find all the notes. Chapter 3, Wortham's Woman. And as with the last time, guys, I'm going to have a little break, and I'll see you